Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you find something that you love. If you do, please go below and click on the subscribe button and then on the notification bell. And be sure that that notification bell says all videos, and also check your notifications on your device, because otherwise you may not know when I upload content, and I never know what I'm going to upload. This is real life, and as I experience it, I bring it to you. For those of you that have been with me before, welcome back. Today I am going to make something that is definitely not keto. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, and I want to make something sweet to take to church. And I found this recipe on iambaker.net, and it sounded so wonderful that I just had to do it. So I'm bringing y'all along. I will post the link below, and if you want to go print the recipe, please go to her website. She deserves all the credit. So these are cherry limeade cupcakes. And it just sounded wonderful when I read the recipe. So we're gonna make that today, and I'm gonna take this to church tomorrow for Mother's Day. So let's get started. I'm doubling this, but I'm only gonna tell you the single recipe because I get people too confused. So forgive me if I mess up, but I'm gonna try and just tell you the single recipe ingredients. You're gonna see more than that. So I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour that's been sifted, and I have already done that. And to that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of coarse salt. And I just want to stir those together. And I'm going to set that aside. Now in another bowl, I have 1 stick, again for one recipe, 1 stick of unsalted butter. That is 1/2 cup, or it is 113 grams at room temperature. We want this soft. So first thing I'm going to do is I want to get that creamed a little bit just to make it easier. Now we're going to incorporate 1 cup of granulated sugar. Again, please remember, I'm doubling it. I'm giving you single recipe. Now we want to beat this till it's light and fluffy. And to that, we're going to add 3 room temperature eggs. Again, this is single recipe I'm giving you. And I'm going to put them in at low speed. Otherwise, we're going to have a real mess. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of whole milk at room temperature. going to add 1 tablespoon of lime zest. And we're just going to fold that in. We're going to slowly add the dry ingredients. I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. And I have put cupcake liners in these. And if you choose not to do that, just be sure and spray them well with a baking spray. So now we're going to start filling those cupcake liners. Tamp it down just a little bit. I have filled 2 dozen cupcake liners. I have a little bit left. I'm going to put this in my 350 degree oven for 18 to 20 minutes. And we're looking for the tops to be just dry to the touch. These took a little bit longer than the 18 to 20 minutes. Mostly because the scoop I used is a little bit larger, but it made these nice full cupcakes. So now I'm just going to poke a bunch of holes in them. I'm using a toothpick. And I just want to put holes all the way around, because we want to punch up the flavor. And what we wanted on these cupcakes is we wanted them to be dry to the touch. You don't need them browned. You just need them to be dry to the touch. So I have poked a lot of holes in these cupcakes. Now I have 1 tablespoon for a single recipe reserved lime juice. And we're just gonna brush that on top, because you know what, that's gonna sink down in there and give even more lime flavor. And we're gonna let these cool completely. The cupcakes are cooled and it's time to make the frosting. And this is where we bring in the cherry part. I have a half a cup of butter. Again, that's 1 stick or 113 grams of butter. This is unsalted. I am going to, and this is going to be a gradual process because this is a lot of powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. We're going to add 3 cups. Again, single recipe, 3 cups. But we're going to add it a bit at a time because that's a lot of sugar for it to absorb. I had to take this over to my KitchenAid. The hand mixer just was not going to get it. So in addition to the 1 stick of butter and 3 cups of confectioner sugar, I had to blend those until they were well blended and then increase the speed to medium for 3 minutes. And that is when I had to take it to the KitchenAid. It just was not getting incorporated. Once I had it incorporated and it was well blended, then I added half a teaspoon of almond extract and 1/4 cup of maraschino cherry juice. So use the juice out of this. And it makes this really pretty pink frosting. And I did not add any colors to this. This is just from the maraschino cherry juice. So now we're going to frost our cupcakes. So I have a 16-inch decorator's bag, and you don't have to do this. This is just because I am a cake decorator too, and I've done this professionally. So I have all of the equipment. So I have a 16-inch decorator bag, and I have a 2D star type tip that is just directly in the bag. And you don't have to do this because you can just frost them with a spatula, however that works for you. So, ready to add the frosting. We're going to squeeze it in a few places and make sure there's no air bubbles. And now we're ready to decorate. My cupcakes are completely cooled, and I'm just going to add some frosting. So now I'm just going to add the literal cherry on top.
Asparagus would be good.
We're not putting asparagus on top. Cherries are good.
A habanero.
put one on yours.
Oh, those do look really good.
Thank you. So here we are, cherry limeade cupcakes. Even used wrappers that matched the lime and the cherry. So I'm taking these to church tomorrow, but I'll put aside one to give a taste. And here is my lovely cherry limeade cupcake, and I got my lovely assistant here, who's Brian, is gonna take a taste. He's cheating on his keto diet. Shh, don't tell anybody. So we are going to take this off because we don't want to eat the paper.
It's fiber.
There.
That's all right. I had enough for today.
Oh, okay, just checking. I'm not going to try and cut the
Don't
cherry,
even.
but
Oh, thank you.
there you go. You want to take a taste?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like lime?
I taste some of the lime.
A little bit. It's not a lot. I think
Nope.
I would like even more lime.
Yeah, I think kick it up a little bit.
You can definitely taste the cherry in the frosting.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That is real tasty.
You can rub it in your hair.
Yeah, I think I'll stick some in my pockets and save it for later.
And there you go.
I'll see you later.
I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and God bless.